we're going to look at some basic bass essential things that maybe for the first time bass player is a good way to get going. Something we can actually play, something that's recognizable. Like Another One Bites the Dust. And we're going to see how to play it and get the rhythm nice and strong, look at our basic techniques. And we're going to put 2 or 3 videos together with some other nice techniques, like what is an arpeggio, like that for example. Then also your third video will have the basic major and minor scale, just the sort of elements that in order to become a good bass player will help you get going really quick. Now with Another One Bites the Dust, first of all, your position from your fretting hand, or your picking hand rather, sorry, where my finger is there, I'm going to focus on nice and close there. You'll notice my thumb is resting on the pickup. Now, if you have a 5-string bass guitar, it means you will have an extra thick string round about here. Okay, so if you have a 5-string bass guitar, pretend it's that there's one over here on the video, okay? And what you can do as well is you can actually rest your thumb on that. Imagine this is the 5th string. Rest your thumb on that 5th string. Like I said, we're pretending it's the 5th. Rest your thumb on it to keep it quiet so it doesn't make vibration or string noise. Okay, so for now, back to the 4-string mode. I'm going to rest it here because I don't have a 5-string bass with me right now. And we're going to start playing 3 notes in a row like that. Now the trick, of course, is the silence between as well. Hear the difference? That's with the pause. This is with no pause. And to get the pause, you can see my fingers coming back on the string to silence them. So that technique, very, very important. Make sure that you got silence between the 3 notes. Now, onto the fretting hands. I'm going to zoom out a bit there. What we can do here as well, you can see that I'm playing that string and it's open. And you can see my hand doing this movement. That's to help mute the strings as well. So other than resting my fingers, which I'm tapping in the background there, I'm also using my fretting hand as a combination to make sure those pauses are in between. The next part is going to go, and it's going to start with a nice little double note, followed by a single note. Now let's go back into focusing on your picking hand, and you'll notice that I'm using fingers 1 and 2. And to get that speed for the double, you can see finger 1, finger 2 following in succession, very quick. And after that, tiny pause, 1 more stroke. So a combination of the double and the single should sound like that. If you want to try it, bum bum bum, there's your notes. Okay. Now let's add that onto the first 3 notes that we did at the beginning of the video, and you should have this. Okay, nice and easy so far. With me in the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after that, I'm going to focus more now on the fretting hand, is a 3, 0, 5. 3 is for fret 3. Open means open string. That's what the 0 represents. And the 5 means fret 5. So it's going to go 3, open, 5. So if I put that together with the initial riff, I'm going to have this. Okay, now let's focus out and get both left and right hands into the picture of things again there. So we can make sure we've got our techniques nice and in place. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you repeat. Now, as a bass player, it's really important to realize that we control the band's rhythm, not the guitarist, definitely not the singer. You and the drummer are the rhythm section. You are the basic home. You drive the band. Now, what would be a really good idea is to maybe get a drum beat like this, and you. Because with the drum beat now, you can actually get used to playing with a drummer, which is important. It's vital for a bassist to do. Now, I've noticed there's a lot of apps. A lot of my students have come across some very nice drum beat apps. So just go to your Play Store on your smartphone, download a drum beat app, look for a basic rock beat, something like this. I've slowed it down a bit now. You can hear it in the background. And then you can practice along with your bass. So you can actually get more of a live sort of band environment. And for bass guitar, we need that. So I'm going to take it through now slowly. You can play through with me if you want to. And let's give it a go. I'm going to count you in. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. Open, open, open. Double, 3, 5, and one more time. And now, a little bit faster. That was 85 beats per minute. We're going to take it to 95 now. It's a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more time. And now we'll take it up to 105, and you'll notice it's getting closer and closer to sounding like the original. Here we go, 105 now. 2 and 3 and 4 and one more time. And that's pretty much a riff for Another One Bites the Dust. Now there is another part that goes. If you want that, let me know and I'll prepare a lesson specifically for the entire study of Another One Bites the Dust. But the purpose of this lesson is to get those that are playing bass for the first time, that you can play something that sounds cool, that you can enjoy it, and get the right techniques. Remember, your techniques are important, and the technique was the thumb resting either on your pickup, like mine is over here now, and we spoke earlier about those that have got 5-string basses. So let's pretend this pen over here is string number 5. So if that was your 5th string, you'd be resting on that 5th string and playing it underneath like that as well. Okay, very, very important, your positioning of your picking hand's thumb. I have seen some students in the past do this. Don't do that. It's going to restrict your movement. You're going to battle to get down onto your bottom string. So please, this is not acceptable. Either rest on your pickup or on your string. And like we said, if you've got a 5-string, that pen is representing the 5th string. You're home dry. Okay. Hope you enjoy. Second video will be arpeggios. That will be based around the song Brown Eyed Girl. But enough of that. Hope you get this one going first and enjoy. Thank you.